At least 117 people are now confirmed dead as a result of flooding in parts of Germany and Belgium. Hundreds more are still unaccounted for. Leaders are blaming the flooding on climate change and warn if something isn't done, similar extreme weather incidents like this could happen again. So now we go to Tessa Arcilia in London. Tessa, what is the latest on this situation this morning?
Well, Arthi, looking at the pictures coming to us, we can see the devastation that the flooding have brought about because of this heavy rainfall. Now, what is really worrying is the increasing death toll, of course, especially in Germany, Belgium, also affected the Netherlands, Luxembourg, and Switzerland. But I think what politicians and residents are saying that this happened really, really quickly, Arthi. It didn't give enough time for residents and people to evacuate their homes within minutes. They had floods with such strong currents washing through. And we can look at the images. We just see cars piled up, houses, and residents just waiting to be rescued on their roofs. And these are images that really, some of the regions say they haven't seen this before. They're used to floods. Some of these regions are used to floods, but not of this kind. Now, German Chancellor Angela Merkel, she is in Washington, D.C., watching what's going on in her hometown. And this is what she said.
I grieve for the people who've lost their lives. We don't know the number, but it will be many. Some in the basements of their houses, and some who are working as firefighters, trying to bring others to safety.
Now, already search and rescue efforts are still underway. Countries around the member states of the European Union have been sending emergency teams to the affected areas, and the EU itself have also released funding to help in the devastated areas, Arthi. So I think, the death toll is quickly rising, and there are a lot of people still unaccounted for, some of them just really unable to be reached because of phone lines being down. It's just really difficult to get to some of these places, Arthi.
And Tessa, political leaders are pointing to climate change when it comes to this extreme weather that we're seeing here. And the issue is once again front and center. Earlier this week, we were talking about the EU unveiling this ambitious climate change plan. Do you think there will be a renewed push to do something to address the problem?
Arthi, it's already front and center of conversations happening on the ground. Politicians making the rounds in Germany, whenever they're giving interviews, they quickly go to that point of climate change. Yes, the EU released their ambitious plan this week, but that's on such a political level. And I think what people are experiencing right now is so personal that it will be a point of discussion. Now, in Germany, it is important. Politicians are bringing it up again. Elections will be just coming soon at the end of September. And they say that this will be of concern to people. Scientists have long been warning that a warmer climate could potentially bring about more extreme weather. And I think when people are experiencing this, it will be front and center in their minds. And this could translate into votes and a change in the political spectrum. Arthi?
Thank you for this, Tessa. Tessa Arcilia reporting from London.